What up? We're back with one more episode for the year of the eMPowr Hour Live. It's our last one for the year.
For the year.
Man, it has been a long year since January last time.
A good year, though.
It's been a good year, a year of growth and prosperity.
Whole lot.
Prosperity. Speaking of prosperity, we got the preacher's son here to bring some prosperity to us for the new year.
What's going on?
What's up there, Sapp?
What up?
So, bro, tell us what you want us to call you today.
Man, my name is Jamar.
Jamar what?
Jamar Prince.
Jamar Prince.
Yes, sir.
So from this point on, guys, no more Sapp. Jamar Prince.
Okay.
That's the stage name. That's what we call him.
That's a grown man over there.
That's what I'm
he
saying.
may be the prince, but that's a grown man over there.
So we got my main man, Jamar Prince, with us tonight. He's on tour. Tell us where you been so far, brother.
Man, I ain't even really on tour, man. I really just stop wherever I am. To be honest with you, there's no opportunity that is just too big for me.
Gotcha.
Or too small for me, you know what I'm saying? So whoever calls me at this point in my life, if I can make it, I'm there.
So do we get that hometown discount if we bring you here?
Oh, of course you do.
Okay. All right.
So we doing birthday parties.
I said, of course you do not get that.
I didn't catch the
I didn't catch that part. He slid that one in on me.
I didn't catch the knot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. So along with my man Jamar Prince, we have our main cast. We have my main man Mondo to my left.
What's up,
Mondo?
everybody? What's up, Myric? We in here. We got the three light skins in the middle with the burnt toast on the outside. And yeah, it's gonna be a good
We
fun
call
show.
it chocolate toast.
Call it what you want. And to my left, I got my big brother, Muscle, the muscle. My man Chris Woods.
What up, y'all? Up in the building. Good to be back. You know, here to talk a little trash, here to have a little fun, and listen to this young brother over here below tonight. Because the boy, we was in pre and just talking to him. Boy was setting it off with his vocals. Real talk. He amazed me, man.
Thank you, y'all. For real, thank you.
Yeah, sound check was dope, man. Break Chris down a little bit. Yeah, sound check was dope. Who else we got on the panel tonight?
Oh, down the other end. Look at his good hat. Got his good hat on. It's clean. It's clean. That's my brother. Y'all brother-in-law. Mr. Ray T.D. Jakes Jones in the
what
building.
Up, TD?
What up, light skin? What up?
Tell me to call you TD Ameritrade, not TD Jakes.
Hey, Ray, we the minority.
Do you want that light shining on them? Because they will disappear if you don't put too much light over there. But we are looking like bookends.
We the minority over here now, man. I don't know if I'm liking this.
For a minute there, we have been dominating.
Dominating.
Tell you had a winning basketball football team. Now we look like a hockey team today.
Y'all get on my good nerves.
That chocolate fever. We trying to bring it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look like we in the Caribbean or something. What's up, man?
We definitely don't look like we in the Caribbean.
Okay, man. Y'all look like y'all from the Dominican on the left side, where all the light skinned
Y'all got put off the boat first.
Well, they got Afro-Dominicans too. What
I know, but you got to go to the right side of the island.
The island of Hispaniola.
The right side. You go to the left side, you got all the light skin.
Am I pronouncing the island right? And Hispaniola or something? The island.
You know he not from
Which
there,
island?
Right? Haiti and Dominican Republic.
Hades.
In Dominican Republic, the island.
Well, the other side is Hades.
Right, that's what I said. The island, the whole island itself is called, I think, Hispaniola or something like that. Because one half is French, Haiti, the other half is Spanish, Dominican Republic.
You know none of us is from there, so you really pose that question like we.
Well, y'all supposed to know.
We ain't
Ray done been around the world twice.
You right,
man. Ray done been to Muskegon and Kalamazoo.
Well, let's get some shout-outs, y'all.
Do some shout-outs, man.
So what's up, everybody? Do me a favor. Wherever you're watching from, hashtag your city. We appreciate you guys coming in. We want to just show our love to everybody and shout your city out. So do me a favor. Hashtag your city, everybody. What's up there? Who we got here?
Or hashtag
Rebecca.
your island.
What's up, Stacy? Trina? My sister in Texas. What's happening, girl? Mo Val. Mo Visa. What's up, Carlos Collins? Miss Nicole Anderson Smith. What up, what up, what up? What's up, Toya? Darius Jordan, what's happening, brother? What's up, Abby?
What's up,
Calvin
D.
Nicole
Holmes?
Smith, what's happening? Ray, you on here 5 different damn times, bro. Oh,
What's up, Carlos?
Sorry, you making comments 5 different times. 5 different times.
Yeah, man. I'm talking to the people, man.
Shout out to my wife watching, Dominique.
How do I get?
What happened to it? It jumped up, but you know what? Go ahead. What those shout-outs y'all had over there?
Man, he ain't hooked me
Yep.
up.
So
How
shout
I
out
do
to
that?
Clyde, David, my cousin
alright.
Kurt, Nicole.
All right, so now I can. Okay, all right.
Got
cool.
my
Now
boy
I can
D.
see.
Jordan,
I can
D.
see, I can
Holmes.
see. People.
What's
I don't know.
happening?
I'm here now though.
Man, my man Malcolm Thomas over there in Indiana. He's
What's
big,
up, Thomas?
Big Patriots fan.
What's up,
Patriots
Kathy?
fan.
Yeah, he dogged out all the Dallas and the Pittsburgh fans. I
Yeah.
caught you. My man Stanley Quinn, he's all these Saginaw people, you know that.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Everybody
My
shout out to
homegirl
my
Rena
mama.
G
She
on
here, y'all.
there.
Tell my mama what's up,
yeah,
y'all.
what's up, mama?
What's up, mama? Where
Kenny
you from?
Williams,
You're not
man.
hashtagging your city, girl. Let us know
Eaton.
where you from.
Eden, where you at, man? I ain't seen this dude in a long time.
Got gorgeous Greg on
Yeah.
there.
No, check go.
Calvin, my
Thank you,
homeboy,
Savannah.
Doug Tillman.
Cynthia, can you hold on? Can you
Don
please get a shout out
Robertson.
what the teleprompter said? No. Cynthia, no, stop. Cynthia, go.
We are not going to read that teleprompter.
Yeah, oh, man.
That next topic is what it says.
Hey, put it back.
Like it. I got a question though.
Somebody needs their ego
The
stroke today.
teleprompter said, Myric, you are so handsome.
Somebody need their ego stroke today.
I was looking at your mom put that on there.
What?
Hey, Miss Mary Brown.
That should go
Mama-
well,
Mama
bro. Go
Mary.
ahead, Monday, yes, in the same
She
man.
told her to
So
put
this
that
is my
up there.
question to you and Ray.
All right.
You don't matter who go first. What was your favorite show this year?
Oh, this year?
Well,
2019.
before we go there,
Okay.
we're going to say that for the next section. So
Okay,
this section,
okay.
we're going to focus on my man,
Oh, okay.
Mr. Jamar Prince here.
Prince.
So, Mr. Prince, man, everybody want to know, how did you, coming from the bloodline of Christianity, of fire and brimstone, of now, the saying?
I don't know what that was.
Girl, I want to get you down.
I don't sing like that though.
Yeah, he
But
broke.
you sing better than
Myric
that?
broke that
Yeah,
down.
I sing better than that, of course. I'm just saying, but like for me personally, my experience is what I sing about. I'm not going to be out here singing about something that I'm not doing. And then my parents have always taught me, like, yo, if your spirit is not where it need to be, you don't need to be on that stage, singing gospel to people because they're vulnerable at that moment in time. And your spirit you going to put your spirit onto them. So it's just important that, you recognize that. And that's why I chose to go in the direction that I did because I knew where I was in my life. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I've always loved R&B. Like I grew up on it. My dad has always, loved great singers. My dad's favorite singer is Peebo Bryson.
Okay.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. You got a good one.
So that's who I grew
I
up
know you
listening
familiar
to.
with
You know
Peebo,
what I'm
right?
saying? I grew up listening to L. I'm from Grand Rapids, so the Barges was also a big group that I grew up listening to. And my first CD that I had ever gotten, like that was mine personally, was Confessions by Usher. So I've always loved R&B, and I've always been inspired by love and loss. So that's what I chose to talk about.
That's cool because a lot of times, PKs these days is different from me being a PK. And if all you don't know what a PK is, a preacher's kid. When I was a preacher's kid, my grandfather raised me. He was a fire and brimstone spitting preacher. I mean, we had BTU, Bible study, deacon board, junior usher board, senior usher board, Sunday school.
What's BTU?
All that. Bible training, BTI, Bible Training Institute, but they call it BTU.
Were y'all Church of God in Christ?
You know when you're talking to you talking to a preacher kid.
Right, and my pastor, he preached sex and fornication every damn Sunday.
Well,
the same, we knew Marshall Thomas's prayer, I fight it, with John in heaven. I was trying to figure who is John. He said, I fight it with John in heaven.
And he's supposed to say our Father. That's
I do not think he said.
Oh,
I think you are changing that, brother. He did not say he fought it.
but that's how he would pray, bro. And I knew that prayer back to back to back. I mean, one Sunday he said they're gonna pray for the Marie family, and every Sunday I'm like, damn, somebody in this damn family dying every Sunday. We're gonna pray for the Marie family that lost somebody.
What was he really
He meant
saying?
the bereaved family.
Oh, the bereaved.
But he would say the Marie family. I'm like,
you
the Marie.
You gotta remember he's from the South, man. That's
I'm like,
Louisiana.
the Marie family got people dying every week. I mean, but we didn't get a chance to listen to like R&B and hip hop. So I think these days and times, the pastors are being more real. Because back then my grandfather, to him, real was reading his Bible all day. Or making me read my Bible all day. Punishment was reading the Bible, writing Bible scriptures.
I don't feel like that's right though.
Nah, because that didn't.
I don't feel like it is.
Why would punishment be you seeking God?
It was a different era.
That
Right,
would
talking about a
turn
guy
you
who be
away
98
from it.
years old right now, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, my
Yeah.
parents had never been like that. My parents, you want to go to church? We wanted to go to church. We wanted to go to Vacation Bible School. We enjoyed it. We had fun.
Yeah.
We wanted to go to church. And still to this day, we want to go to church. We enjoy church. You know what I'm saying? And it's because our parents didn't use it as a punishment.
Right.
And I feel like that's why, you know what I'm saying, I feel the way that I do about God. I mean, I love God.
You're open about it.
Yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all about what I be doing because that's wrong too.
Right.
And
I went to church because they had cookies and candy when you had Bible at Sunday school. I mean, that's what we looked forward to was the cookies and the candy.
And the old lady with the peppermint.
right? As a kid, right? As a kid, of course. I mean, that makes sense.
And when I grew up,
What you go when you grew up?
cookies and candy.
For the stockings?
Then you wanted they cookies.
It was a different kind.
and candy.
Cookies,
Cookies and sweets,
they was there. Sat in the front row and watched them in the choir stand. That robe so is high.
Oh, my God.
I can't stand him. That's why I said that's my brother, y'all brother-in-law. He a mess.
All right, young brother. So won't you tell us a little bit more like what you got going, what you got coming up, and what you're doing now?
So right now, I'm really just promoting my brand, which is All Faith, No Fear, and that's pretty.
You got shirts, right?
I got hoodies, I got T-shirts. You can check me out on my website at afnf.us. You can actually, if you go to that website, you can see me jump out of a plane. I just wanted to really show y'all that this is what I really live. This all faith, no fear lifestyle. And it's really just me having faith that I'm gonna reach my destination. And outside of that, I got a high school basketball team that I work with that really lives by all faith, no fear, and it's faith that you're gonna reach your destination, so you prepare for that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's not faith that I'ma just win regardless. Like, it's faith that you're gonna reach that destination, so you're gonna work hard and you're gonna prepare so that when you get to that opportunity, you can do what you need to do to, win.
Absolutely.
So that's really all it is.
So where can we find the hoodies at?
AFNF.us. I mean, if you in Grand Rapids right now, though, I will have hoodies. I do have hoodies on me, so.
But getting past your hoodies, what about your music, man? How can we get to your music?
Hold on.
Okay. So my hoodies are, right now, they are $35. They were $25 before Christmas. I did like a week-long sale to where I was pretty much just giving them away. Because it's really just, with me, I want y'all to wear it. Like, I want y'all to really live this lifestyle out. As a kid, like, I wish I had a bunch of people telling me that, like, I could do anything that I wanted to do, regardless of what anybody else said. As long as I have faith in myself and faith that God would give me the opportunity, and as long as I know that I'm going to get the opportunity, like I said, I could work towards, I could prepare for it, so that when I get there, I can make the best of that opportunity. So, yeah, $35. If you see me, they are $35 on the website. They on sale for $40.
Did you bring some tonight?
I did not bring none tonight. I'm sold out, actually.
Way to go, Jay.
Yeah.
Way to
sold
go.
out. I'm sold out.
That's a good thing, though. You sold out.
Man, I've been working. I just got back from Orlando last night, so I'm tired, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
No doubt.
I've been ripping and running all day. But, yeah, man.
Well, with no further ado, we want to hear you sing, brother.
Oh, yeah.
So this is off the track called, a track off of this single called Press Play.
Yeah, this is a track off my latest EP called Room Service, and the song is called Press Play.
Oh, Room Service.
Yep.
Press play. So when you get your money, you just press play.
Press play, man.
I went there.
I like that.
You gonna come up front? You'll come up front and sing?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
We're gonna watch this brother do
Without
his
further
thing.
ado, Jamar Prince. Don't forget your mic, brother.
He getting a different. Yep.
Y'all in for a treat. Ladies, listen. Don't be blowing up this young man inbox unless y'all trying to buy some merch.
I have a girlfriend, so
yep.
Gonna work.
Definitely.
Watch out now. Shout it out.
Rep that thing, man.
Think about it. 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 I know things ain't been the same since. I know that we hit a low, but girl, we can't quit. Every time I'm on the phone, you say the same shit. How you need to leave them low, but girl, you can't quit. I'm not here for making up, I have to say this. Every time he hit you up, you on the same shit. I'ma leave it up to luck and hope you play this. Hoping that you find real love, that's why I'm saying this. How we gon' settle, baby. We gon' give up on this thing, gon' be the metal, baby. Pushing my pride, I want you by my side. I need my ride or die, I need you in my life. How we gon' settle, baby. We gon' let all this go, I know I did a lot of no. Can't let you go, I want you at my shows. I need you from home, singing all my songs. How we gon' settle, baby. I'ma fix it if you let me, baby. It ain't no way that I'm gonna settle, baby. Cause you ain't knowing us can settle, baby. I know things ain't been the same since. I know that we hit a low, but girl, we can't quit. Every time I'm on the phone, you say the same shit. How you need to leave them low, but girl, you can't quit. I'm not here for making up, I had to say this. Every time he hit you up, you on the same shit. I'ma leave it up to luck and hope you play this. Hoping that you find real love, that's why I'm saying this. You gon' miss out on the real thing. See you gon' look back, wish you would've feeling real pain. And when you talking to your friends and tell them about the guy, tell them all the truth and please don't lie. See how you did was aggressive. I ain't got a fake front, I'm too impressive. Sending praises to the Lord because it blesses. No weapon formed against a nigga never test us. I got a message for every nigga acting phony, not your homie. You don't really know me. I had to step out of my pride, listen from the other side. I see why you be hating, cause I'm dancing like a lie. I know that we hit a low, but Every time he hits you up, you on the same shit. I'ma leave it up to looking up your playlist. Hoping that you find real love, that's why I'm saying this. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Oh. Think about it. Think about it. Hey. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Oh. Think about it. Oh, no, no, no. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. And what you think about it? Think about it. Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
My man.
All right.
Yeah. My Prince. Yeah.
Clap to that.
Give it up.
Thank you so much for letting
My
me.
man.
Nice way to rock that, bro.
Great job, everybody. That
I
was
like that, brother.
Jamar Prince, Sapp Jr.
The apple,
Come
I
on
guess
up.
All
we'll say
I
the apple
know,
don't fall far
I'm
from the tree,
trying
huh?
to spit me a hot 16, maybe an 8 on the remix.
You know you got about 3.
On the remix.
3 good bars.
On the remix.
I was just trying to do a little background thing.
Well, hey, us 4 can be his background dancers.
Think about it.
I can be on the drums. I can be on the drums.
You a drummer?
Man. In the video. In the video, I'm just.
So
So will there be any dancers in the video or what?
I don't even have video for that song.
You need some video for that song?
I'm thinking about it, but
That's
I
the
just
song
like-
said.
I want people to just listen
I want
to
you
it.
to think about it.
No, I'm saying I don't want to think about it. I don't know if you can hear Aaliyah saying I don't want it. I'm saying think about it. That's just, I wrote that song in like 2 years ago, I
Mhm.
believe, after me and my girlfriend had just broke up. So that's really just a letter from me to her. Yeah.
Think
so,
about it before
Don't-
y'all
don't-
break it all the way.
Don't think
no,
about
it was over at that point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just how I was feeling. But you know, it's just like I said, man. I don't like to talk about stuff that is not really going on in my life. Like
Mhm.
if you ever hear me sing about anything, is whatever is going on. You know what I'm saying? So
But I make them lyrics more intense because it's something you coming right from the
yeah,
heart to
like
the pen.
for sure from the heart. And then you know, my dad has always been big on like you have to have conviction. So. Like, if you don't truly believe what you're saying, neither is the people that's
Nobody
listening to
else
the
is,
song
yeah.
that you're singing either. So you're not gonna go anywhere. You can't be successful in anything if you don't have no conviction for it. So
Well, I'm definitely convicted for what we doing right now. So come on up, Savannah.
Don't
trying to
think
avoid coming up
about
Man,
it.
think about it before you get there.
Now I got that song
Think
stuck
about
all in my
it.
head.
You're going to be at home singing.
Savannah, you gonna check your
hey
mic?
man,
refrigerator.
listen, yo, and if you want to listen to that song, like I said, I got a full EP out. It's called Room Service, and you
Where
can
can we
find me
get
on
it at?
Apple
Where can we
Music,
Okay.
Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, Google Music, Apple or Amazon, wherever you want to look. You know what I'm saying? As long as you search
Testing.
Jamar,
Man, I'm pumping
I'll
that
be
in my
right there.
gym
So
tomorrow.
is it just Jamar or Jamar
It's
Prince?
just Jamar, Jamar. That's it.
Okay.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
hear that, y'all? Y'all go support. Support
Go to
this brother.
Spotify. Go to all of them. Buy that song, man.
Don't just think
Please,
about
please.
it.
Yeah, what you
But
said.
don't just think about it before you buy it.
about it. I gotta go drink some tea.
Greg Smith said, "Stop it, Ramon." So now let's talk about this. Now, Ramon, you can ask your question, brother. We're gonna get into
Ask it,
our
brother.
2019 year-end review. This has been a great year for us. We've had some powerful acts on, such as my man right here, Jamar Prince. We've had a lady from Lansing that came on and did some singing for us. Also, we had your boy from American Idol came on.
Oh, yeah.
Singing.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Maurice Townsend.
Maurice
They
Townsend.
was just down on the
Maurice?
Yeah,
on
Maurice.
the
I know Maurice.
Yeah.
circle,
Yeah.
Rosa Parks circle, singing during Christmas time.
Okay.
Him and his little crew.
Yep.
Then we have Ramon's mom on, locking it up on here. We had
We had
Zeta.
a lot of hair shows.
yeah, we had like two, three hair
three.
shows back to back. We had Zeta doing
Yep.
makeup.
Y'all had that wonderful person, Chris Woods, on here.
We've had Chris Woods from No Limit Fitness. We've had Mobile.
Ain't been able to get rid of him
Sex
since.
toys.
Question.
Go ahead.
He got rid of me
Carlos M. Collins said he sold out but has some on him right now. Yeah, I'm sold out, but I have some on me right now. Literally, on me. on my body.
Some-
But yeah,
Yeah, he got to promote
Well,
it. He got to promote it.
Speak about some more of the
Walking
shows,
billboard.
man. I can't even remember all the shows we
Right.
Yeah, you was drunk for most of them, dog.
Oh my gosh.
He is rejuvenated.
Oh my
he
God.
is
Maybe I should say
not
we.
drinking anymore on show.
So,
Ain't
Savannah,
that
what's
right?
your favorite show? I know Mondo asked the question.
Yeah, no, I was gonna start with her first anyway. So
Go
yeah,
ahead.
What?
so she's like, what was your, your favorite show? Maybe a show that impacts you the most.
I don't know. I do not know.
I think she's
Maybe,
kind of
um,
shocked.
Which show made you
Maybe-
mad? Which show made you the most mad?
Mad? Probably the
Tired
ones,
of dealing
the
with
ones
us.
that went 2 hours.
There you go. I just want you to be real. Just be real with it.
I did like when Mondo's mom came, because I like all the hair stuff. When that the lady who did natural hair,
Oh yeah, Karen.
Yes.
Karen Crosby.
I
yeah.
love that.
Oh yeah, hey Kayan. Shout out to Miss Marie.
She watching. She said, "Hey,
She
fellas.
watching?
Yeah, she just hooked up my son from college and got
All right,
his.
next up.
Ray Jones."
What was my favorite show?
Yes, Ray.
She over here breaking her own rules.
Leave me alone.
Man, I can't say
Leave
what
me alone.
I can't even remember all the shows. I think the one that sticks out in my mind the most is the one with Moval and with the
When y'all
Yeah.
was wilding.
Toy.
the first Moval show.
The first one.
The first one.
When he licked the lubrication, the chocolate lube
That
out of his
one?
wife's fist.
Ray, you
Well,
like
alright.
that
Then
one?
he put his finger in and said it was tight.
Yeah, I know Ray got issues, right?
It's nasty. Just
Hey, that was the
Yeah,
most
man.
memorable show, though.
And call
I mean, Myric being tied up
and call himself a church going man.
I got to go repent because I know
But it was your wife though, so you good.
I
was
know
your
it
wife.
was my
It was
wife.
your wife.
Yeah,
Why
it
you
was my
repent?
wife. I didn't even have thoughts of other women at that time.
At that
At
time.
that time.
Man, you
at
got
that
catch
time.
everything.
At that time, right? At that time,
You
yeah.
wonder why he come back to every week with a knot on his head.
Oh my
That's why you
God.
got that hat on now.
That's
Couple
right.
knots up there.
That's why I attend church faithfully. I got to pray.
Hello.
I don't
Oh
know,
my
man.
God.
I got to
Are
repent.
you Catholic?
Who?
Catholic.
No, I know it's something to that.
You know it is.
Catholic. No.
Wow.
Wow. You really pulled that out of that, huh?
Said
Wow.
Catholic.
I don't even think that's where Mike was going, but I'm sure Mike was going somewhere with it.
I wasn't going there with it.
But I know you.
I was gonna go more like of the confession booth.
Oh,
Not licking.
no, man.
The Catholic.
I actually know the Bible, man. You know, God say you ain't got to confess your sins to no man. I don't know why they still doing all that.
Ray always act like he know the
Don't
Bible.
think about
And then don't follow none of it.
What?
I bet you
What
can
verse?
look that
Follow
up.
none of it.
What verse was that, Ray?
Do we need to go to the minister? Huh? There you go.
Look, the
Thumbs
shades
up.
Come on, Pastor, tell us something.
Just because I don't act like the average church goer, I go.
What's the average?
Yeah,
church
you
goer?
drive
You know the
past
ones
it.
that be playing, bless you, my brother. Get out
And
in
then hit
the
him on the
parking
head.
lot. Man,
hold
that
it.
shit took
You just
too
hold him
goddamn
like this,
long.
and you be shaking.
Smoking weed right after we leave church. Let me get a hit of that, man.
Oh,
we
my
ain't
God.
even out the parking lot
Like,
yet.
man, church was long as hell. Shit.
Be the first one to my, now go on, Pastor, keep going. I hope his ass stops.
Oh my
You're
God.
wrong, man.
So, what was your favorite show, Myric?
My favorite show, I think, was Mardi Gras Madness.
Yeah, that was fun.
Why?
The show was fun.
Why? Why was that fun?
Yeah.
Well, our Mardi Gras show, our 1 year anniversary.
I don't think he can remember part of that. I just so
That
it
was-
was,
I remember the
fun
damn liquor
getting into the
bill.
limo,
The end of that was
getting
fun.
out the limo, and probably 15 minutes of the show. Because we was 2-2 to win that night. I'm pretty sure.
After the show was fun.
Oh yeah, that was real.
The,
fun.
y'all were
the
dancing.
pre-show, the
Double
setup,
bowl.
and all that.
The day, the day.
The day of, no.
It was a long
Yeah.
day.
Afterwards, that was fun.
Yeah, it was a long day. You know, we came up in the limousine. Me, Mondo, and Ray got out. I think when we first came into the second line, people were like, the hell are they doing? They got umbrellas. It ain't raining in here. You know, they didn't know what the second line was. But by the end of the night, everybody was second lining with us. You know?
Yeah, I think just about everybody got up.
Yeah,
Where did
everybody
y'all
got
go?
up. We went to Republic, Rockwell Republic. We had the
Oh, I
whole
like
Republic
Rockwell's.
side.
They got. Oh, y'all had the whole side. Rockwell's got good food. I like.
Yeah.
Rockwell.
Bruh, we tried. What was that?
That rib.
Short
I don't know.
rib.
It
That
was
short
it
rib.
was-
Bruh.
Did I give you
Yeah,
some of
y'all
my
was
short
smacking.
rib? Was that you?
No, I think
No,
we,
that
I think
was-
we
that
had
was,
2 plates between the 3 of us.
Somebody was next to me and I tasted that short rib. I was like, I don't want to get this nigga none of this right here.
It might have been me. Might have been me. Now I'll tell you real quick.
No, 'cause that short rib was good.
I just wanted, because I see you watching, want to give a shout out to my cousin Carter Eccles. Happy birthday, young man.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, keep them coming.
What's up? What's up?
So what was your favorite show, Mondo?
Well, I don't want to be biased and say the one with my mom, but I liked all the shows that was interactive. Like you said, like how Savannah said, when people was doing hair, and even with Zeta doing the makeup and stuff like that. The stuff that kind of
Jay Slay Black.
Yep.
With the braid, with the wigs.
With the wigs, yep, stuff like that.
Oh man, was that this year?
But I'll say one of the shows I like the most too. I forget the lady's name, the lawyer lady that came from Detroit. Because she was, because it was informative, and I learned a lot on that show. Because it was terminology and things I never heard of. So I think that was a good show too. And it seemed like people was really engaged, asking questions. So I think that was kind of good. Getting a lot of bounce back from this mic, but like all the shows was good. But I'll say those was my favorites.
Okay.
All right, Chris, you jumped in there with it after a while. But you watched a lot of the shows, man. What do you think your favorite show was?
Yeah, man.
The one I was
in my
on,
short-lived life here on the Empowerment, I probably will say, man, Mo Val's show, because the second time she came.
Cause she get freaky?
No, you get freaky. It was you. It wasn't there. It was you.
I think Red Wine was the one getting freaky over
there.
Red
Wine was on the side of
That's her brother, the one I just shouted out for his birthday. That's her brother.
She is hilarious.
And then the comedian,
I just shouted out for his birthday.
was ass up on the floor over here, crawling across the thing. Brandon was.
Brandon.
So it was just all the eclecticness of it together. I literally went home and laughed for like another hour before I went to sleep. So I really like that show, man.
Brandy.
Brandon.
No, I was talking about Red Wine.
Oh, Red Wine.
Danny. Danny sat on that little vibrator
for the whole show.
15, 20 minutes.
I wasn't here.
Player. If the show opened, that vibrator came out like 15 minutes in the show, and we went over 30 minutes. She sat on that thing for about an hour.
No, kept you all engaged.
Oh, I was waiting on her to tip over, like that video that I don't know who all I sent to.
We got that video with the lady electrocuted herself.
Yeah, that electrocuted herself. I was waiting on her to just fall over somewhere.
Yeah, when I'm at the crib and I'm with my, if my wife around when Ray send me videos, I got to go in the other room.
How long did she sit on that vibrator for?
It was about 45 minutes to an hour.
Is Danny? Shout out to Danny and the vibrator sitting, because I swear I was.
Hey, Sonya.
She said it's been I ain't gonna put Brandy out there. I mean,
I just want to let y'all know
stuff tonight with name. What is wrong with
you? The name
it's fine.
Yeah, she sat on the vibrator for at least 15 minutes over there in the corner on the panel.
Yeah,
all we heard was zzz.
I know, mess. And then I saw a little drool come out my mouth. I was like, something ain't right with this.
I was your mouth.
No.
I was like,
the only reason we heard the vibrating
in a minute
is because y'all like to put the vibrator in the microphone.
Myric. Well, I have to say, I did not touch anybody's vibrator.
Myric turns them on and puts them on the microphone.
I want the ladies to hear how they sound.
Is that why the rubber is off of these mics there?
That one she had, boy, had the whole stool vibrating over there.
Yeah, the floor was shaking.
I wonder if Danny watched.
Hold on, real quick. I know he wasn't on part of the show, but I want to what was your highlight of this year, 2019?
Man, my highlight of this year?
Yeah.
Just seeing the impact that I make for these kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Like I enjoy pushing these kids like forward. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And watching them start to believe in themselves is dope. Like just crazy. And then the fact that I was able to be a part of that, and it's something that I did to when I started off Faith No Fear, I didn't start this because I wanted people to wear it. I wanted it to be a clothing line. I literally started this because I was like, man, I'm about to literally jump and leap out on faith, and ain't nobody finna catch me this time, so I don't know what's about to happen. So that's really why I started wearing it, and to see kids be inspired by that, and see them to start seeing them believe in themselves more and more. Man, I think that I feel like I finally found my purpose.
Gotcha.
All faith, no fear.
Yes, sir.
So to piggyback on that. Myric, Ray, and Savannah, speaking of working with kids, so y'all had an opportunity to do some things with kids, right?
Did you go?
Yeah, he did that.
What?
He did.
Is that you got it? Okay.
What did he do?
He said, Ray, Myric, and Savannah speaking of working with kids. I thought he was talking about us. I thought he was calling us kids.
No, see,
thought he was saying, but he
Why
didn't.
is
I knew he didn't mean it like
I didn't
that.
want to take this in another
just came
direction.
out
No.
like
You got what
that.
I was
no,
saying?
I
I'm
got
saying
what you were saying.
y'all had an opportunity not long ago to work with some youth, right?
I
Yes,
knew where you were
that's
going.
true.
I didn't
You know,
Call
Right.
I didn't.
I'm
we
not-
call them like the movie. We call them
Men
youth.
don't
That's
typically
true.
get defensive when they first start hearing
Right.
things. We usually kind of wait until we get
Okay,
everything.
So what you
out.
saying?
I'm saying Savannah
We're
So
jumped
you
not
the
about
saying
to do
See,
Savannah
that's
that.
why we
jumped to
keep
the-
getting it back now.
Look, we're not about to. I'm the only woman on this little panel.
Why do
Oh,
women?
little, why it gotta be
Hey,
a little panel? Why
You're
it gotta be
not
little?
gonna, you're not gonna gang up on me in
So
the corner.
since we posing, why do women get offensive?
Cynthia can come sit right next to me on the stool right here. And
She
Erica
needs to
and the
work
baby.
the camera.
Yep.
She has
And
the
look,
baby.
Sean's
She
right
can't
there.
move.
Sean, they trying to gang up on
Sean
me.
is scared to come on camera. I just called everybody
The
out.
men.
She got a baby.
Whoa.
She's scared of the camera, and you're all alone.
So
I'm
how
all
was that?
good.
So how was that experience working with the youth?
I loved it, actually. I didn't really know what to expect because kids and youth, I usually don't know how it's going to go because I don't really like.
Yeah, you are 21, so you know you're not really a kid.
You
no
are
more.
only just above
No, I'm
them.
just saying. Sometimes they get mouthy, and then you don't know what to do with them because parents are so
Yeah,
like,
shut the
you
hell
know,
up.
call the cops, and then
Myric,
I just don't
you
know
can't
what
hit
to do.
kids no
But
You can't do
I
it.
enjoyed it though.
Mhm.
It takes a minute to get teenagers to interact and stuff, but once we got everything up and going, it was really fun, and they enjoyed it, and so got to see them open up.
What was the best part of that 2-day experience we had for you?
Can y'all give me a little backstory? What happened exactly?
The mosaic film experience,
okay.
and we had different.
So
high
break it down
schoolers.
to him.
Yeah, we had different high schoolers come to the wealthy theater,
Yeah.
and they had different speakers come, and it was just all about
BET,
media.
Queen Sugar, all
Yeah.
those people.
Mhm.
And just creativity. So we had different breakaway rooms, and
Yeah.
we were one of them. And we were podcasting, so we had the students come in and explain to them what we do and what it is, and then we had them do a little podcast. So
That's hot.
we would bring someone up in the middle, and they would try to run everything and have everybody talk, which was good because teenagers don't do that, really. They talk on their phones, they text, so they're not really social.
Mhm.
So getting them to even talk to each other sometimes was hard because they're all from different schools, so they don't know each other. But they warmed up and it ended up being really fun.
That's cool.
We had the funnest class. in the,
Funnest
funnest-
is not a word.
Funnest, if I make it a word.
Oh,
See,
shit.
that's why they not.
That's
gonna
why the
use
brother-in-law.
And we wonder why they flunking.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
you go to Saginaw High, they push you through.
Exactly.
So,
no kid
what-
left behind. Nigga 21.
Everybody get a trophy. You dead last, you got a trophy.
Everybody
First
get a
place.
trophy.
8th place swimming ribbon.
You got a trophy for losing.
But you know what? No,
Meet the Fockers.
Ray. So this came out last minute, right? We got chosen last minute to do the Mosaic Film Experience. It's Scott Welch does this. It was produced through Celebration Cinema.
Scott Welch, I know Scott
Yes,
Welch.
sir.
Okay.
Scott Welch. Yep. He this was done through Celebration Cinema. Now they've grown into, I think they said, the 8th year. I think they said. So we were chosen to do the podcasting breakout session,
Mhm.
and me and Savannah and Ray did that, and Ray did the marketing and branding. You know, Ray, tell us a little bit about that, about how you broke the whole branding thing down.
Well, I don't have my notes with me tonight, but I did make them
He didn't use
understand
notes.
my bullet points.
Like
You know, I was off.
No, he ain't wrote nothing down since
Look, you know what he
89.
used, bro?
Shooting from the hip.
This is what his notes for. You see this shirt? It's a globe.
It's a globe.
AT&T. It's a brand.
Right.
Hey, you know what? I did have my shirt on, you know. But I was telling them that, you know, you are your own walking brand. You know, and how you present yourself is how people are going to receive you and treat you and everything else, you know. And then, you know, the quality of your brand. And we started, you know, using the brands as an example. So sometimes you know a brand just by the emblem or the
Slogan.
the slogan. So we start throwing out slogans, and you know they quick on the slogans, you know.
Yeah.
And everybody knew the, you know, except for like the old school ones like Maxwell House, they didn't know what that one.
Don't nobody
Good to
drink no
last drop.
coffee.
They don't even
Ain't
drink
nobody
coffee
drinking no
yet.
coffee.
You know, if I'd have said a Starbucks slogan, they would
Yeah.
all jumped on it, you know. Or
There go that mouth
Chick-fil-A
water,
or something. They'd have
Starbucks.
knew
And
that.
Chick-fil-A.
They'd have knew that right off the bat. But no, they were very receptive to it, you know. And they had fun. I think the whole idea, and I think it evolved into that, you know, Myric constantly thinking all the damn time. And we decided to make it into a podcast for them. That wasn't even the plan,
Nah, it just kind of morphed.
It morphed into that, and the kids was very interactive. Man, kids are funny. I think Savannah was like the most irritated by them because she was like close in age with them.
Yep.
3 months older than them.
Yeah,
Thought they being silly or whatever.
She's like, stop that. Yeah. And, me and Maya go there having fun, laughing. And she was like, darn it.
I was not.
You do know you was that irritating same kid
I
a
was
year
the one
before.
trying to keep everybody in line. Because
Exactly.
there'd be
Yeah, because you thought they was their boss because you was older.
There'd be kids in the corner, kiki, ha ha, and we're trying to do something specific. And Mike would be like, okay, guys, calm down. And they'd still be over there, yo, guess what? And I'd be like, no, chill out. So I guess I got to be the bossy
the one dude was cool and funny when he was talking about the girl. They was on one chick so tight. He's like, nah, dude, that's me.
Which one tried to holler at Savannah?
None of them.
They,
She
none of them
like
cut
she
into
like
it?
She was too mean.
Yeah.
She was yelling at him all day. Nobody want her.
So let me ask you this: branding for you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
How much pressure is there any pressure to uphold the Sapp brand? So we're speaking of branding.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna hold myself to the same standard that my dad holds himself to. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't I? At the end of the day, like, my dad holds himself to a standard, period. And the reason that he works and the reason that he is the man that he is today is because he holds himself to that standard. So I'm gonna hold myself to that standard too. Like, even even in now, like, there gonna be certain topics that y'all talk about that I might not even speak on because I don't feel the need to speak on it because I don't know nothing about it. 1, 2, because certain things I just that's not where I want to be at. That's not where I want to sit. So it's just important to like protect your brand as a person, and you brand yourself and you market yourself. So it's just important to just be cognizant of that.
You kind of remind me of P.J. Morton, how he's still Paul Martin Jr., but he separates himself through the music that he does, but also you still know who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, I played music with P.J. back in the early, say, like 97 at Greater St. Stephen, the first Greater St. Stephen in New Orleans East. Back when P.J. was young, I played saxophone, yeah, so now to see him now, I remember when the brother, wasn't really holding the tone, told the tune be holding now. Now the brother jamming his
Who was
ass.
PJ?
Oh, yeah.
P.J. Morton.
I mean, when he first started out, man, just the piano player.
Paul Morton,
coming up
son?
behind Joey Britton and all those guys back in the day. Yeah, P.J. Martin Jr. Well, P.J. Martin.
Like, even P.J., like, you'll see P.J., there's certain things that he won't sing about.
Exactly.
For sure. Like, and I feel the exact same way. There's certain things that I won't speak on, period. Because I just, like, mainly because I don't ever want to seem ignorant or hypocritical or, like, I'm going to make sure that I stick to my values and the morals that I was raised on, and I'm going to uphold those to the fullest extent until the day that I die. And,
Absolutely.
I've never been the type of person to enforce my morals and my standards and my values on other people either. So I don't really even, you can ask me and I will tell you, but I'm not going to say, hey, now, you're not supposed to do that. Y'all grown. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do.
I don't know. I say that. I stop these little bad kids. I say, you talk to your mama like that?
We don't like to call none of them
You an
bad.
adult though. At the end of the day, like even it, like
Yeah, I
with my
get you.
boys, that play basketball, the coaches will tell me every once in a while. I'll call one of them acting up in practice. Hey, yo, what's going on, bro? What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Is you not happy on the team right now? Like, do you not want to be here? Or what's up? You know what I'm saying? And because I'm not a coach, I can kind of give them that real without getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Because
always
they don't look at me
it's
as a
always
coach.
easier for them to look at something that's outside, that's inside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
That's
I ain't a
just all
coach.
naturality.
I'm big bro at the end of the day.
I
and
can
that's how they
talk
look
to
at me.
every kid. I train a many of kids. I can talk to all of them. But then that gate of talking to my own, I'm a father now, and I don't talk to
Different
them
tone,
like
huh?
a different tone. And my kids tell you it's probably a lot more stronger.
And
You
then-
choke your kids?
Oh my
We'll
gosh.
say
You
I have
did, you
disciplined my kids.
Okay.
I choked mine. I'm going to put it right there. It's too
Anyway.
late now.
I'm
We
a
call
firm
it
believer in
discipline.
choking a kid.
Anyway, another thing that
I've choked a
happened
few
this
other
year,
people kids.
we got nominated.
Nominated
award.
for
Yeah, talk about
drum roll.
The Grab
Nominated
Award?
for
the Grab
Grab
Award.
Award.
Grab Awards.
Yeah.
How did
That
y'all
was
feel? How
exciting.
did y'all really feel when y'all was sitting in the audience and being nominated for something that was so
Can I be honest?
prestige?
I was nervous.
Can I be honest?
Be real.
If I could be honest,
100
be real.
though. Keep it 100.
I'm gonna keep it 100. So I didn't know much about the Grab Awards. One day I was looking at what's his name, Clarence. He have the cleaning company. Calvin, right?
Yeah,
Calvin Richardson. Yeah. So I saw a post that he wrote like, "Oh my God, thank you for the nomination to the Grab Award." I'm like, "Oh man, like, I'm like, okay, cool. It's, brother making wave, not knowing what it was." I checked my email.
That's like knowing Popeyes not the chicken sandwich.
Exactly right. So I opened up my email. We were nominated for it. And the first thing crossed my mind, me being a businessman, I'm like, okay, this could be big. So what is this award? How were we nominated? I'm curious to know because I'm a data type guy. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I like to look at all the metadata and all the meta tags and things and where things come from and how they originate and how we push them forward. Mm-hmm. And in business, you almost have to look at those things. You know what I'm saying? Like what got us to the Grab Awards and what does it take to move us forward? So somebody has to nominate us and vote for us. So how do we get those votes to come up again when it comes down to the final voting? We were nominated for a finalist. So I was just curious to know. I didn't really ask, but I was curious to know what the next step was. So I didn't really get much information as to who voted for us and who voted for us in the second round. But honestly, I knew who was going to win that round. Mm-hmm. I knew, what's her name? Miss Cohen? What's her name?
I should know because I've met her and talked
I know.
with her.
Yes, I've been knowing her for years.
Yeah, she's an author and different things.
Yeah,
she's done a lot of work.
So. First of all, we're not very well known. We're still new, and a lot of people here local have done all their work. They've been in the communities and everything, doing all the stuff that they have to do, and also I think it was a great experience. But I would have liked for people to have known more about what each nominee does. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So basically, they just said, for this category, they put the name.
We didn't really know anything.
Right.
But we were in the collaboration category.
Did you?
Right. But still in all, through the entire event,
nobody gave
the whole event was like 30 minutes. So what I would have liked to have seen was when the nominee's name came up, you said, and the nominee for this award is ABCD. Yep. ABCD is located in downtown Grand Rapids. They are specializing in da-da-da-da-da-da. And they were nominated for this award, and the next runner-up is that, same thing.
Right. It was a very nice event, but I feel like we're not only there for the award, but to get to know the nominees. Right. Mm-hmm. So I would at least like to know something. It happened so fast.
Something
I was
like,
who is that? What is she? What is he
and
doing?
They were gone. Bam.
Yeah, so I just kind of didn't know what was going on the entire time. It did go by fast, though.
I just got tipsy. Shit, it was over before I knew. Never drink. Damn, it's over.
I was nervous about the whole thing,
now we talking about keeping it 100. Well, so when they announced the winner, did you cuss in your mind? Like, shit.
I knew she had won.
No.
Yeah.
I knew she won because...
Who's the winner?
It's been around a lot longer.
What's her name?
More proven.
It's one of my close friends, and it's Cohen.
Cohen,
We both little mind struck. I could pull it up.
She does a number of things too. Right. I had a little conversation with her. I don't know
why. It ain't real talk. It's like she deserved it because she has done. She's done a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Been in the city for a long time.
But so what happens when you don't express the sincere work that all the nominees have done? People still don't know what other people have done. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like us, we've done a whole lot in the community for the last 2 years. This show has been free to the community for the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's been
out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know these things, so they just think, we just go in there and just chop it up. There's a
cost to
everything. They don't realize that we've done food drives for different schools. We don't have to make everything so big. So what happens is other people have done great things too, but we don't know this because we didn't get a chance to hear what each nominee has done. So I think moving forward, I would like to see. Or just to know what each person does, because there may be some opportunity to collaborate there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Spend a little more time.
And I even told Erica, I said, well, I have an idea that she's going to win because I looked her up, and she's done a whole lot. But what if somebody else has too, but nobody knows it, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, so I would say from my perspective, I don't even know if y'all want to hear what I got to say. Y'all
no, shoot it out.
All right, cool. So from my perspective,
minds is always good to use.
So in the music industry, don't nobody know about what you doing unless you tell them. Right. So it's your job to get your own PR, and it's your job to send out these press releases, and it's your job to tell the story and create the narrative so that people understand what's going on.
But at that event, they'll say, in the first run-up is Beyonce, and they'll show Beyonce's video. So you know it's...
Maybe. At
most
the
cases,
Grammys,
they
at
do
the
show.
Grammys, they'll be like, and the nominees are Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Nicki Minaj. They don't say Beyonce and she's a singer and this, that, and the third. We know who Beyonce is.
Right, but on that level, you know who those people are. On
But
this
Yeah, you
small
ain't
level.
making it to
Why
the
do we
Grammys.
know?
But I understand that. I understand
they-
that nominees like boom, boom, boom. But when the winners came up, the winners didn't even give a speech.
Oh, that's different.
Were they not
No,
let?
I mean,
did
I
they,
would've
did they
said-
choose
sit down.
not to, or they
no,
didn't let
they
them
just
speak?
didn't
It
let
just
them
wasn't-
speak.
just the
They
way
didn't
they
Only
let them
one
speak.
lady spoke, and I think it's
She was the honoree.
the honoree.
Yeah,
Yes.
Patricia Lomax.
Yeah,
Trisha
Lomax.
Lomax.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Trisha.
The
No,
Trisha.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I would
one of
say
my
y'all
good
should do
friends.
that though.
But you
For
know
sure.
what? On my
'Cause this is
perspective,
dope. Like I feel like people
It's
should
marketing.
know about it. Like
Oh, a lot of people know about us now.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
we're
we
well
very well
known.
known.
It's just that on the level of what all we see, the Empowerment Network. What people don't realize, they think this show is the Empowerment Network. Nah, it's a whole lot more marketing, branding, sales teams.
Won't you tell them about it though? To be
hierarchy.
real, you got to put it out there. That same thing
Yeah,
you said.
well,
You got a
we-
lot of
we-
upcoming
we-
stuff,
yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Go ahead and share with everybody.
you know what I'm
We
saying?
did
And we got
Thursday.
and Grand Rapids has a lot of different. You got Grander Magazine.
Yeah.
right
Like
next door, right in his office. Did you know that?
I seen it. That's why I said
Oh,
it.
okay.
That brother studied his surroundings
you know what I'm
right
saying?
there.
Yo point.
You got like my perspective. I have to tell people about what I'm doing.
Right.
I have, and like in 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody even gonna write about it.
Well, to that point, there was a time when we were reaching out. We were making calls. Then it got to a point where we didn't make any calls because all the calls were coming into us.
Floodgates. opened
Right.
up.
So, and I would say, Myric, I think he might be sleeping now, but there was a time where he didn't sleep, and that brother was on that
sleeping
on
now.
social
I got
media.
I got a 9
He was
week
on
old.
social media nonstop. You know, and but then we went to a lot of mixers. We reached out, and it's become popular. So you know, through the early years, yeah, a lot of people didn't know. Now we're on another higher level, but say the next couple of years, going into something like that, a lot of people know where we are. But in retrospect, you would think that when you go to something like that, we've been to other award
been to 4 or
shows,
5 awards.
and they have elaborated on the nominees.
Yeah.
And even if you have a brochure, it'll break it down
Yeah,
even in the
yeah.
brochure. So I mean, I think they're up and coming with their award show. I think they're growing, and they got some
Yeah,
growing
it's still
to do.
pretty. It's still
It's
pretty.
still
new.
pretty new.
Mhm.
But when I heard that we were nominated, I was real curious when they said Grab Awards,
I was
and I
curious
was
too.
I
wondering
bet
if
you
they.
still can't say each letter what they stand for.
Well, I was thinking that the Grab might. I was thinking that somebody might have been seeing some of our after hour stuff and some of the stuff that we did behind the
What
scenes.
you laughing at,
Regular
Bondo?
stuff.
It
You
is
know,
not about
we-
grabbing. You know what?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Look,
That's what I was
man,
like.
I knew look,
Somebody
It
saw
never
us
failed.
grabbing
It
things. We ain't had no
never
business.
Yo, your
grabbing.
your age always come out. You
It
old
never
Trump,
failed.
freaking man.
Hey, we didn't grab the few things,
Trump
man. We
say?
can't
No,
tell
not
everybody.
we. Not
That's what I'm
we.
saying.
Look,
dude.
Not
Mondo
we.
has
Look to a-
pleaded the fifth.
Hey, that's how we met Mondo. We was grabbing on something. He was like, "Let me grab one of them too." It might
So-
have been a drink, but
so
you was
if-
grabbing it.
So if you can stand out for what you've done with this empowerment network, what do you think your best and greatest contribution have been this year, Myric, towards
sorry about-
this?
Trying to get
Where
my
are you
sister
at,
texting
brother?
me.
Okay, then. With everything that you done with trying to change this voice in an empowerment network, what's the best thing you think you've done this year?
Wow. The best thing I think I've done was signing a 1-year lease on an 1,800 square foot facility in downtown Grand Rapids.
Okay.
Well, of course, having a baby.
We
She on that
we-
point line.
I did say in empowerment network. That's why I was making sure you didn't have to declaim the baby. The baby's always
I
gonna
gave
be
birth to the new CEO of the Empowerment Network.
You gave birth?
there. Oh Lord.
Ah!
He's starting to do the ring. He put his foot dead in his mouth.
What I'm trying to get at is,
She done discombobulated you.
but seriously though, I think this lease, because with this lease, what we did is now, it was kind of embarrassing because we were kind of like working it out, working the details out, and people thought it was unofficial because we didn't have our name up, we didn't have our name downstairs on the digital marquee
Yeah.
And you know, when they put the name up, you know what I'm saying? When they put the
When you
name
really
on the digital
recognize it.
marquee, and I signed a dotted line for this office, I'm like, you know what? We have 1,800 square feet of space in downtown with 5 shooting stages we could shoot at. Light, sound, and when me and Ray first started this building, it was empty.
Empty.
It was all carpet. And Ray, first thing Ray said, "Man, we gonna have an echo."
Oh my God.
I said, but not for long, bro. We gonna furnish this bad boy up. And we literally did. Ray can tell you, we used to sit here and eat. Wendy and Corbin and Heather, we just sit on the floor, bro.
Wow.
And eat food, man. We didn't have furniture. Then I got a table with some chairs.
Let me tell you something, man. This brother went crazy. I thought this dude was crazy.
I want to like applaud y'all for this.
Man,
Can I give y'all
that's
an
what I
applause?
was leading
For real.
into. Because what people don't see behind the scenes is this man has a full boardroom up in here where, you know, with me coming aboard, you know, I was asked to come. But once I started coming and really seeing the venture of how y'all sat and y'all had y'all meetings before and y'all kept it real. Y'all don't just come on here and just run a show. They really meet, talk about what's going to go on, make sure all the acts and people that come on understand what they're doing with the show. So, you know, his mind is in a place of where he's seeing a vision and he's just trying to take everybody with him. And I don't think you get enough props for what you've been doing and what you are doing and where you're trying to take this. Because before this, real talk, black people ain't have no voice in this city.
Not for real. I was
And
just
that's
telling
just
him
real.
before the show. I was just telling Austin. I was just like, yo, man, I was growing up. We had 104.5,
104.5.
Yep.
and that's it.
And ain't nobody listen to that shit.
I listened to it, but that was because because every once in a
You
while
had no
I could
choice.
get a little hip hop.
Yeah.
Like every
Yeah.
like 12 songs, I
Yep.
might get one rap song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it'd be straight pop. But like I'm saying, like I just was telling him, like when I moved away, we had 104.5, and I came back and we had 92.3 or 94.9.
94.9.
And then I left, and I came back and we had 91.
97.3.
97.6 or something like that.
Something like
93.
that. Regardless,
Yeah.
I left. Came back. We had another black radio station,
Yeah.
and I left again. We came back. We had 104.9. And I left again, and I came back, and now here I am. So
We got
like I said,
visual
man,
now.
this is amazing
Yeah.
to me personally to grow up in this city and not see us have any voice, and then to come back consistently and see it continue to grow. So like I said, man, I really applaud y'all for what y'all doing
Appreciate
here.
it, man.
Yeah, it's real
So Ray,
talk.
you thought I was crazy for what?
Just because
Just curious.
when we, you know, well, let's take it back to the backstory. We started off in the apartment, you know. Yeah, that went bad.
4 hours long and 5 bottles of liquor.
Yeah, the first show was bad. But then we moved from there to
50 Monroe.
50 Monroe. That was our next spot. And so we would actually,
No, the rooftop.
we went to the
We
rooftop.
went down to the Hilton in the same building. Then 50 Monroe.
Yeah.
So we have Marissa and Nina on those 2 shows.
Because we even did where we were at Thursday, we did a show up in there. But then we went to 50 Monroe, and we would literally pull my truck up, the red Tahoe at the time, load up everything we could.
Oh, you call that red?
Well, burgundy, you know,
Old as hell is what it
Well,
was.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Ray. Come on. Go.
So we'd load that thing up, man, and take it over to one building and offload it.
A block
Get it-
away, though.
You know, get it all set up and put
Oh, in the rain.
in the rain or
In the
whatever.
heat. All the snow, whatever it was.
Wow.
Load it up, go over there, and then they started letting us kind of leave it in there a little bit, or they let us set up on Friday.
Well, tell them so this is Regis. Regis does co-op office building leases,
Yeah.
right? We have to take an office, a big office with 4 desks in there and furniture. We put all that shit
In the
down
hallway.
the halls
Yeah, down the hallway.
and unpack all this Tupperware full of our lights and cameras and microphone stuff. Turn into a whole studio. Do our show to what,
Put
10
this
o'clock?
thing up
Yeah, we put all that
every
stuff.
night.
Every night.
And then take it down every night.
Take it down.
Then
every
pack
night.
all that stuff back up, put it in the hallway in big long Tupperware deal, whatever they call Rubbermaid deal. And then we would pack the office back in there so they could use it the
Office
next
back.
morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, then we bring it all back in, put it upstairs at my house.
In his house.
And I had shit all on I got this long walkway as soon as you walk in. The whole thing was lined full of electronics and stuff.
Couldn't even get in the house.
I'm like,
Poor
man, there gotta be a better
couldn't
way.
even- Dog couldn't even run around.
Right. So I'm gonna say this now. I never told this, but the security guard slipped him a $5. He showed me all the empty offices.
$5, just $5.
Well, he ended up being the sound man, so I broke him off, you know.
And then we got in trouble for using the wrong chairs. Because Myric is crazy. He was like, let's use that, man. Let's grab the trees. And then LaDonna was in there with us. That'll be nice over here. And put this over here. We were stealing stuff out of people's offices, putting it in the
using their chairs.
And we were going live, and they actually saw us with their lobby furniture. Cause they shut the office down. What, at 7?
6 or 7.
So we was in this whole big building by ourselves.
And y'all just said it was all y'all fun
we got
house.
all the furniture. We had
They
trees
won't know.
and
You know everything was on camera, right? And they were just saying,
and they actually saw it. That's how they said you can't use our chairs.
You can't do that, bro.
It's been great coming into this building though, because we were in one location. We didn't have to. My wife would say, "Okay, y'all in one location. Y'all ain't got to pull it. You know, break it down, put it together, and all that.
You got to come in at 3
Why
in the
are you
morning.
still coming in at 2 and 3?
Oh, we drinking now.
Now we in here bent like, yeah, you know.
Mondo was having y'all here then.
Oh,
You know,
man.
and I really thank God, man, because just where we've come from. I mean, when I walked in this building with those keys, I took a picture of the keys in the front door and sent it to Ray and Deshae. And I know Ray was like, "Man, do we need all that?" I said, "Bro, if you build it, they gonna come."
Well, tell the truth. When you first came up here, we pretty much was just had
Just
this
here,
office,
yeah.
this
But
part.
None of this stuff here.
The rest of that we weren't really leasing or whatever.
Right, yeah.
You know, it was just supposed to be this room. And then we spread it out. They coming in. We spread.
Yeah.
You know, Myric can push the envelope. He gonna push you until you can't push no more, right? And then next thing you know, we fed the whole building.
Yeah.
Hotel,
The hotel, the
guard.
security guards. We fed everybody. So, you know, they was. You can get
Everybody
away
cool
with
with
it.
So I think you need to shoot like a promo video and let Doug do it and walk everybody through what you done got and from the bottom all the way to
I
the
don't
top.
know, man.
I think that'll be hot. That's
See,
like a promo,
5
bro.
years ago, that would have been dope. Now, you know, I was telling Doug and Moval last Friday, I'm like, you know, when people say CEO, they see this. They see the lapel pin and the scarf and the microphones and all this shit. Nah, man, the CEO is when you don't see me vacuuming these damn floors and wiping these tables and dusting and hanging up cables in the ceiling and painting and putting in furniture.
Brick and mortar.
Right, that's what the CEO does, man. This shit is look. The real job is when I'm on conference calls, is when I'm arguing with Ladies First and Man Cave and all 7 shows hit me at one day. We don't like our set. We don't like this. We want to,
That's Ray that complained about Man Cave.
Really?
That's Ray that complained about Man
Hey,
Cave.
so it's to the point now where I have to assign a point person for every show. Because if I had everybody on every show calling me, and I backed off of calling y'all so much, I hardly ever bother y'all now, right?
It's true.
Because I'm trying to get a structured
Ray didn't answer.
Nah, that's
You still be
that's
calling
my
Ray?
dude, man. Whenever he called me,
Well, the 3 of us had dinner Saturday, so we got a chance to chop it up over dinner. Me, Ray, and Erica went out, had dinner, whatever. We got to talk about some things, But
See,
I mean,
I'm a sponge for him too.
yeah.
When he's having his venting moment, then forward. If I'm driving and he's driving, we could be driving
y'all gonna be talking for 10
we done
hours.
drove for half an hour to 45 minutes getting to our destination, and it's just going on and on.
See, here's what y'all have to learn about me. Everybody that works for me. I got about 20 people now. Ray did the ultimate sacrifice. Whether he believed it or not, Thursday, I was just a fuss. I was so damn mad. Boy, I was so mad Thursday. Ray called me, said, "Man, I said, Ray." And I was just fussing, I was cussing. And he just said, "You're right. I see your point." And I immediately just calmed down. And look at Erica. She was listening to me. I was just in a rage, bro. I'm trying to cook
The
freaking
first thing I said, man, what you doing, man?
Nigga, breathe.
Man, what's going on? What are you doing? Because I
He was
felt
turning
it
into
just,
the Hulk.
Yeah, I was mad. I was pissed.
But I know Myric. I know
Yeah.
he was sitting up in the house and
Thinking.
probably trying to get away from Eric. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. You know what? I'm gonna do this. And oh man,
Shots
Erica,
fired.
Erica, I've been married for a long while.
Up for you, and I was
I-
like,
you
why
know-
did you go off on Ray like that? What if you hurt his feelings?
He just passed the gift on you.
He knows that I could take it, and I'm a sponge for him. But I've been married for a long time, so I know when I try to get away from my wife, I go and think about something else. I go in the bathroom.
But see,
he always goes to the left. Ray always goes to the left, don't he?
Hey, what's the best place to go when you get away from your girl?
And cut the
You
TV
want to
on.
get away from your girl, go to the bathroom, and when she says something to the door, go, what? She ain't coming in.
I guess I ain't reached them stage yet in my relationship.
All she say is use the spray, and then you good. I'm in there on the phone like, what is going on?
But you know what though? But really, in the end, Savannah has taught me a lot.
What have I taught you?
Like the day you and Cindy put that damn ranch dressing in the refrigerator in the waste, I was so mad.
Oh my God!
I said,
wait. You don't put ranch in the fridge?
Well, they put it in
No, it
sideways
wasn't a
in the waste.
container. It wasn't like a screw top.
I said,
So it almost-
I said, who the
so it
F
almost
to put
wasted
this
is
damn
what you
ranch
saying.
in the
I'm just saying. Wait, I got a real question though.
Yeah.
Do you put ketchup in the refrigerator?
Yes.
We
Yes.
do, yeah.
You
I'm
got
just making
to.
sure because some people don't.
It
You
don't
got
last
hot
long
ketchup
enough.
in the house?
That's what
My
I'm
wife
saying.
don't like it in
Who
the
want hot
refrigerator.
You gonna
ketchup?
have water
I don't
pouring
like
out
it
of it
cold.
Man, listen, it
Me
tell
too.
you to put it in the freezer.
after you
don't like
open
it.
it.
It's a tomato-based
I got
product.
one. We posed it today in the gym. For
Man,
buy
I don't
green
even want
now.
to find out if it turned green.
I
I'm gonna
posed
buy
this
green.
one today in the gym as black people. What do you got in your house? Do you got mayonnaise?
For sure.
Or do you got Miracle Whip?
Miracle Whip.
Oh, that's a good question because I ain't gonna lie, I call them both the same thing.
They're not though. They are not. You
I like
you black.
Miracle
You
Whip.
supposed to have mayonnaise in your house, bro.
I ain't gonna
I
lie,
ain't
my
not
dad,
eating
my
nobody
dad, my
Miracle
dad
Whip.
don't like either. He said
I'm
he
not
ate too
eating-
much as a kid,
It's
so he
gross.
don't want to see
You know
it.
what?
There's certain stuff my dad would be like, I don't want to see it in the
That
house
was
no
me.
more.
If I ate beef or pork, I wouldn't eat bologna because I was fed it like
Oh.
too much as a kid.
I used to have to sneak fish in the house, fried fish. My dad don't like fried fish. I love me a
No,
good
he don't
fried
like fried fish in his house.
Yes.
That's what
But-
it is.
Exactly.
You don't eat
But
fried
I
fish?
love me a good little Four Brothers platter. I love it.
What?
So I used to have to sneak it into the house so because he can't stand
Don't
the smell.
But I'm sure y'all
And my
house is
dad-
about
Don't nobody,
12,000
don't nobody
square
eat
feet,
at Four
My
Brothers.
dad, listen.
No. Yes,
I
they
remember.
do.
No,
No,
they
he ain't
don't.
allergic to
Yes, they
fish.
do.
He
You
don't
better
like
check
the way it
social
smell
media.
because when he was a kid, he said that
Hey,
my grandma used to make
put
it all
heat
the
to it.
time. But my dad, like, he just all the stuff that my grandma
Put
used to
heat
make
to it.
all the time when he was a kid. He just be like,
He
do
don't want no
not
part of it now.
have
He
it
don't
in the
want none
house.
of it.
My parents. Listen, my mom is from Bay City, Alabama. My grandma's from Bay City. We eat seafood.
Yeah,
We
down
eat
south.
seafood.
I'm gonna see
Gumbo,
it.
seafood. We eat seafood for real. Yes, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Our roux ain't brown, it's red. I'm sure y'all understand the difference because y'all
A
from.
red roux?
Come on now, Bay City roux
That's,
is
that's
red.
a sauce pecan.
No, it's gumbo.
Right, but the sauce pecan roux, it's a tomato-based flour
Yes,
roux.
yep.
Yeah, sauce
So
pecan.
y'all understand exactly.
Yeah.
So my mama loves some fried fish. We used to have to wait for my dad to go out of town. Like as soon as my dad be like, I'm going out of town for a few weeks, my grandma be like, yeah, we about to come over and fry some fish. Good old fish fry at the house.
Well, I'm gonna say this: if you eat seafood, eat it that day.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
me and my wife did a seafood boil for Christmas because it's just me and her. We don't do kids. Keep it real. Hell no. I'm grown. I'm old. I ain't got no kids.
Talk about I'm grown.
I got adults.
I'm wrong.
So it's just me and her. But man, we made so much.
It's too
that
much.
we of course
You gotta
couldn't eat
share
it all.
Don't nobody
And
make, don't nobody
then
boil
I had
and
to
not
go to
share.
work the next day, and so she thought she'd leave me some, so I didn't eat it that next night. And what? That shit was on fire on Friday. It was coming out the fridge smelling like nothing but
The hell that y'all
oh,
That's called
king
bud-
crab, crab,
Yeah.
Hey,
lobster,
That's called badussy.
buh.
Okay, it's after
There
10
you
o'clock.
go.
But listen. Let's
So
kill
the moral of
this
the story
myth.
is eat the goddamn on seafood.
But before we close out, let's kill this stereotype that of mayonnaise and Miracle Whip because it's always
It's not a
50-50.
stereotype, it's real. You
I
supposed to
don't-
have mayonnaise.
I like Miracle Whip.
What?
I like
What?
Miracle Whip.
My dad,
Miracle Whip.
I like
Hold
that.
up.
always had
Hold
Miracle
up.
Whip.
type of
You're
person,
light
though.
skinned, so I know that. I don't. You know
No,
what?
my
I
daddy
have
always
just
had
lost
Miracle
respect
Whip
for
in
you
the
over here,
house.
Mondo.
But we was
What?
watching.
Say it again.
My dad always had Miracle Whip.
And your Yeah, you're on the fence. You're on the fence.
Her dad's a darker brother.
We're gonna pose it to the crowd. Are you supposed to have mayonnaise or Miracle Whip in your house?
Now, did you not see Undercover Brothers?
I think it was Miracle
I'm not
Whip.
undercover, so I don't watch stuff like that.
Did you see the movie?
The new one?
No,
the old one.
there's a new Undercover Brother.
The old
supposed to
one.
be on
There's a new
Netflix or
one.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it is. That's
Hey,
right.
did y'all see Dolomite? I'm sorry, never mind.
Yes.
But
I did
anyway,
watch
He looked
Dolomite.
like Rudy Ray.
Eddie Murphy did his
What
thing.
you do look.
Well, I guarantee you it's supposed to be
You look like the drug dude he
mayonnaise.
got all the jokes from. Listen, just tell me jokes. I write them down. You know I watched the movie.
Say it again. That's all I'm saying. Keep
Okay,
real.
so
I'm not sure. I knew either
Ray,
way.
I'm
I
not
don't
First of
agreeing
all,
with
Ray,
that.
Ray,
First
you
of
grew
all,
up in
y'all
Saginaw.
not slaves no
Y'all
more.
couldn't
Y'all
afford
got y'all
mayonnaise.
free. Y'all free. You can get a little bit of Miracle Whip.
Y'all
You get
couldn't
a little
afford
zip.
mayonnaise or
You can
Miracle
think
Whip,
for
Ray.
yourself.
Yeah, but listen, we had Miracle Whip and mayonnaise in our house.
No way.
Y'all had
Your
both?
daddy ain't buy both.
Y'all sound
Ain't
wasteful.
nobody bought both. They was confused.
No. We did Miracle Whip and mayonnaise.
Did y'all have two boxes of
But see,
cereal open at
because
the
what
same
is
time,
mayonnaise
too?
really
No, my
called?
mama
It's
didn't
called
play that.
salad dressing. So you really use mayonnaise. You use that to prepare other
A
dishes.
sandwich.
Did you
and other
use
stuff?
a sandwich? Isn't a sandwich without the tasty zip of Miracle Whip?
Miracle Whip.
That's gross. Either way.
Anybody
time to
who
close
eats
out.
anybody
Your
who
producer
eats
said you gotta
mayonnaise
wrap it
has
up.
got problems.
Yeah.
Either
Problems
way
where?
it goes. Either way it
Smell
goes.
like farts.
It's time to close out.
Well, one thing
You're
you
not
do
even
close out.
producing right now. You have a panel.
So, with that being said, we had a great year, but it's time for closing remarks.
Go ahead, start us off then.
Oh, I guess I'm starting. Hello.
Forward.
Hold on, before you do that,
Stop.
let me say this.
Oh my gosh.
Real quickly. So, next week, we
2020.
have a young man, Theo Myers, from Muskegon, Michigan.
Muskegon.
He is the CEO and the producer of the Muskegon documentary, Soul Muskegon documentary, Soul Muskegon. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I have the trailer for it. He's a young man. He opened up his studio to anybody for free for the month of December. He's actually a white brother.
Okay.
And he's giving his own resources to produce this movie called Soul Muskegon. And he want to talk. He's talking to people about the lost facts and the lost artifacts of Muskegon.
Oh.
He'll be on next week.
That ought to
with
be
him
interesting.
and his production crew to talk about the movie. They're gonna drop it. I think January or February. They're gonna drop it to the theaters. So that's gonna be dope to have him on next week.
Now, doesn't Muskegon get their water from Flint?
No.
Like Savannah,
What
she
the
drink it.
hell? That went left.
Ray, y'all can keep y'all water.
Ray,
Okay,
don't
over
nobody-
there.
So Savannah.
Ray,
So Savannah.
Ray Flint don't want their water, so they showed up not take Muskegon not buying it.
Muskegon taxes, they haven't, gained enough money, so they're like,
Doug,
you just go
you
broke.
hear- you hear-
Is that why Savannah?
Whoa.
Is that why Savannah eat Miracle Whip? Uh-oh. Here we go.
That's them. That's them. That's
Muskegon eat eat Miracle Whip, don't they?
You don't want it in his face.
Muskegon eat Miracle Whip, don't they? Mayonnaise, boy. Young man, brother.
I don't know.
Boiled
I don't like
eggs.
either one.
Just whipped up
Savannah,
eggs.
Savannah,
That's
would you
all
would
it
you,
Which one
would
do
you
you eat,
start
Doug?
to close us out?
Do you eat mayo or do you eat Miracle
Austin,
Whip?
could have Austin cue the music.
is. Mayonnaise is like eggs.
They got a lot of
No
time.
one really likes. No one really likes Muskegon. It's nothing bad we have to say. It's just nothing good we gotta say. Hey, y'all do have the best
I was
concert
just
though.
saying that.
Y'all do have the best concert.
I was just saying that Monday's
Y'all do
guest
have the best
is gonna be
concert.
from Muskegon. Monday's
I'll
guest.
give you that.
Yes.
Whipped up oil, both sides.
So Savannah, close us out of here.
We're closing our.
We got the best concerts. We got the best.
Wait. Who got the best
We got
what?
the best basketball.
Muskegon.
Got the best home?
Muskegon.
Just saying.
Y'all got the best basketball.
Basketball.
Not basketball,
Y'all
football.
got
We'll
one
give you
team.
football.
Hell,
We'll give you football.
if you have,
He's out to giving.
Detroit would like to have a
but
word,
if you
sir.
got one team, it's
Basketball
not
depends on
hard
the
to
year.
put 10
Them
best
Persian
people on
dope
one
boys
team.
would like to have a
Okay.
word,
Rappers
sir.
got
Okay,
20 high
okay,
schools.
okay.
Hey, does anybody know where Muskegon is?
It's somewhere
You
here.
so petty.
Anyway,
It's somewhere around here. Somewhere.
and
It's by the water.
we're gonna close out.
They claiming parts of
We-
of the area that ain't even there.
We're gonna close out.
All right.
We're gonna
That'll
close
be
out.
equipment.
Go ahead. We want you to close
I
out,
love
starting with you.
Okay. Closing remarks.
Closing remarks.
Um,
Close the year out.
close
All they
the
do is
year
kill people in
out.
Close
Chicago.
the year out.
This is interesting.
You blinging over there a little bit, Savannah. I see how the light.
Got a little
when the
fox
light
fur
hit it,
on.
Okay.
Hey, just like Muskegon, she could only put glitter on one finger there.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
It ain't Flint water. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway, well, I'm
Love
just
ya.
gonna ignore
Love ya.
this. I'm creating a wall.
Boom.
Anyway, ending the year out. I don't know. I don't want to think about ending the year out. Maybe just starting a new one, going into a new one. Maybe set some goals. Just be positive. Always be positive is key, especially for me. I try to be optimistic, so I'm not having pity parties and focusing on what's possibly holding me down. So, I would say for the new year, try to be positive and pray. Pray without ceasing. That's me. Who's
Is
doing
that
it next?
possible?
Yes, it is. You can talk to me here.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I pray all the time.
Yep,
You
just
know the
talk-
Bible saying everything you do give thanks. So you know,
Yep.
and you know, I could just walk out this door. I'm gonna thank God when I get home.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, thank you, Jesus. That's all. You don't really got to say too much. You don't got to have no, oh, Lord, we thank you for this. You don't
Right,
got to do all
right.
of that.
You gotta say I fought it and all that.
I don't usually tell God when I farted personally.
Hey,
but,
sometimes you gotta thank for the relief. Pop, fizz.
I didn't mean that. I mean I fought it with John in heaven.
Okay, who's giving a closing remarks next?
Yeah.
Is it?
Ray, you just
Ray.
want to go down the line.
First, I
Right.
want to
Thank you for
I
the
want
two
Just
to
give honor to
go
God.
with a comment
Okay.
from my homeboy.
Who's the head of my life?
Eden. He says, "That's what's up, young light-skinned brother." He was
On
talking
what?
about your
That
shirt.
mayo?
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
thank
I
you.
thought you were talking about me.
Light-skinned brother. He said skinned it though.
I understand. I
Skinned
see
it.
where you're coming from.
Okay, skinned brother. Take those pre-orders, young brother. He said, so anybody who want to order you, take a pre-order.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you order on the website, I ain't gonna lie to you. I print the shirts myself. So tomorrow morning, when my supply opens, I will be there.
Can we do this? If they use a promo code eMPowrHour Live, can they get a discount?
I'll give them free shipping.
Y'all
There you
hear
go.
that? Mention
like
eMPowrHour
10%
Live.
right there.
Y'all get free
How that
shipping.
sound? Y'all got it. We gonna make up a code
Hashtag
for them real
free
quick,
shipping.
and then I'll put the code on the website,
Put
and I'll
10
give y'all free
media.
shipping.
10
10
media.
media.
10
That's
media.
easier
yeah.
than empowerment.
Look at
like
that.
that.
Look
Perfect.
at that.
Yeah.
That's what happened when you get the producer.
Look
on-
at God
on the-
working.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Screen off.
So you print them yourself. They ain't like an iron on, are you?
No, I print them
Oh,
myself.
yeah. I don't wanna see
have,
you over there.
I have a vinyl cutter.
I'm just kidding.
I have a vinyl
Shit, he
cutter.
got a short
I
iron.
cut the vinyl myself. I press the vinyl myself. I also got different types of hoodies. I got my press play hoodie, which is a custom airbrush hoodie that is made custom, like afnf.us. But yeah, I'll give y'all free shipping. That's no problem
All right.
at all.
There
I
you
would
go.
love for y'all to wear what
Real
I got.
talk right there.
Let my son see that. He 18. He like that type of stuff.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, I use the money I make for this to support those kids in Cleveland.
All right.
So, like,
That's nice.
What kids in Cleveland? The one to go to
oh,
LeBron school?
Neo basketball. No, Neo High
Oh,
School.
okay.
Neo High School. Northeast Ohio basketball team, the varsity basketball team.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
That's
I
what's
s-
up. That's
I
what's
see
up.
them on Friday. They got
Okay.
their first game back, and then I just got them all new shooting shirts, and so
Oh, okay.
they're
That's
gonna go
what's
out
up.
there and
That's
super
real right
dope
there.
warm up. Yeah, of course, man. If I don't do this to get back, then what am I doing it for?
There you go.
See, I say that
Okay,
about our
Ray, what was
Muskegon
you saying?
people. I say that
Your
about our
closing.
Muskegon people. They talk about
There
you
you
know
go.
how good
He back on
Muskegon is, but we
Muskegon.
ain't seen no Scribs pizza here not one time.
Now,
Hey, Scribs is good.
Don't nobody want those
You know, I'm just
scripts.
saying that. So with that being said, closing out the year,
ball.
man, it goes by fast. I can't even remember all the shows, but you know what? I remember all the people, and sometimes it takes you to bring them up for me to remember. But it's been a blast, you know. For us to be 2 years in and 1 year in and 4 months in or whatever it is, it's never ending. It's never ending. And I just look forward to the next year. There's a lot of things happening on the network. Can't believe it's the whole network now. That I think next year is going to be great. So I just say, in the words of Chris Woods, buckle up.
Buckle up.
I think there's a lot of things coming, a lot of new shows coming, a lot more people coming to the eMPowr. I think the eMPowr Hour is going to go through some changes. I'll let Myric talk about that. But that all comes with growth. You know, different things happening. But look out for the man cave. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look out for the man.
Buckle up for the man
Ladies
cave.
first.
Buckle up.
Ladies first, but man cave, don't, what old boy say, hide your kids, hide your
Hide
wife,
your
or something
kids,
like
hide
that.
your wife, hide your husband.
Yeah.
They looking for everybody.
Don't let them watch this show.
Because they
My
going to
wife.
learn something.
Yep. So, but other than that, I'd say everybody have a wonderful New Year's. We'll see you next year.
All right, go ahead, Mondo.
Yeah, short and sweet. Don't lose sight of your vision. I think because we talked about vision a lot tonight. So yeah, keep sight. Put your glasses on. Sometimes you got to put on blinders. Sometimes so you don't get distracted from everything on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cool to look back, but don't get caught looking back too long to where you miss out on what's in front of you.
Yep.
So everybody that's been tuning in, we thank you so much for liking and sharing. I also need y'all to like and share the show. I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but go on the eMPowr or with T.E.N Media's page and also like the page and share the page to people. If you like that, everything we've been doing. We had a lot of great people here. We had a lot of fun. It's been an awesome ride. Y'all was here riding it with us, and it's fun. Some nights funner than others, but we doing that, giving people exposure, even giving you guys exposure to us. It's been times where we've been real vulnerable and letting y'all in on our lives, different conversations. So yeah, it's been real. So I hope that you all enjoy it and you get something from it. I hope you guys are supporting the people that's coming. We even with the young brother here tonight, go listen to his music. His music is actually good. Like, I really enjoyed his music.
Yeah, we was in a harmonizer too.
Yep, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't think about it. So yeah, so it's a lot of good stuff. Like Ray said, Michael get into it. It'll be some changes, but the T.E.N Media is growing. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be more stuff on here, more dynamic stuff that y'all going to be into. So just keep it locked. Keep it locked. Stay tuned to the page. That's why I want y'all to like the page so you can stay tuned to the page so you'll know what's going on so you don't miss anything. And that's all I got. Shoot it to Chris. Huh?
Bow.
Bye.
Bow. No, like bow. Not bow. You know what I'm talking about, Austin? The sound effect.
Bow wow.
Bow. Y'all too. Y'all too.
I don't know what that means.
We're older than you. We didn't get that.
Millennial.
Savannah worked 20 years older than you.
I don't know what they talking about.
That dropped the mic.
That was some teenager stuff you just shot
It's
at
like
us.
bow. Like sound effect. Like bow. Yeah, but I said bow.
Bow.
Drop the mic.
Yeah, drop the mic.
Hey, Chris, bow. Go ahead.
There you go.
Well, with me just joining, the Empowerment Network and coming in here and getting ready to start off my my thing with my four brothers, Man Cave. My reflection, I guess, will be a little bit more on probably myself. I've been going 20 plus years of making everybody else happy, making everybody else laugh. Now, that ain't never really going to change, but 2020, I've already dedicated to myself that I'm finna focus on me. I ain't about trying to impress everybody no more. So they probably getting a little bit more raw, Chris. He gonna come out in Man Cave. He gonna come out in real life. He definitely gonna come out at at my job. My up and coming things that's coming on. My vision is big as far as what I want to do with my business, with my life. So there's a lot of changes that's gonna happen with me in 2020. It's probably gonna shock a lot of people. I'll be real. I ain't even shared them all with my wife yet. I've shared portions of them, but 2020 is gonna be a change. I'm ready to be a real big focus with this empowerment thing because I want to be. I love being with these brothers. These brothers make me laugh. I'm able to be myself. I'm able to see young talent. When I see young brothers like Lily, me and Mondo real tripping when the brother was singing. Me and Mondo was on the side just in awe. So when I see that and see the growth, you remind me of myself just in a different version when I was that age, man. So more props to you.
Thank you so much.
More props to Myric that's definitely been down. The brother called me all the time when asking me to be a part of something. Mondo, who had no problem with me stepping in for him and wasn't worried because he knew he was getting this spot back. Nigga didn't want it. And then, of course, Ray, who originally brought me down here. Then, Savannah. I love everybody, man. This is going to be something different. 2020 is going to be an empowerment year. It's going down. I'm going to leave on that.
You didn't tell your wife she was pregnant?
Definitely not, because we both gonna be like,
Oh, that
are
ain't
you
the big
jumping?
news. That ain't the big change.
The baby ain't mine. Excuse me. Hashtag I didn't mean that, Dominique.
All right, so I just want to talk for just a brief second. I know Doug and Moval and a few other people, kind of talked to me several months ago, right when we had made 1 year. I felt like, this was just the idea. Didn't have a vision. I had nothing to do. This was just like a hobby for me. I dumped a lot of money into it. I said, well, I had fun. I spent some money in it. I could have bought a Corvette or some shit, you know what I'm saying, and put some pipes and some rims on it, but I chose to do this with it, And I was like, I've made 1 year, and I wasn't expecting to make a year. It wasn't not even any goals or any expectations set for the show. I'm like, we've made a year, now what? I'm like, you know what, it's time to go home and just chill now. Mm-hmm. And Doug said, if you give up, if you stop, we all stop. I said, wow. Then Moval said, if you stop, what do we do? And I realized that this hobby of mine that turned into a business, but still wasn't really in my mind running like a business. I realized they had a lot of people's emotions and energy tied up into it. So I knew I had to keep going, if not for myself, for other people, And I just prayed to God that He'd give me the strength and the wisdom and the vision. So I want to read you guys this. It says, I'm just going to paraphrase this. It says, for somebody out there that's ready to give up, somebody out there who feels like they've hit a brick wall, or they have no more ideology of where they want to go with something. As I said last week, we see so many perverted things with our eyes from day to day until we cannot see the vision that God has set for us. There's no way possible we can see what He has for us. That's why we have to walk by faith. The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So I want to read this to you guys. If you quit now, you have defeated the risk of failure, right? The only way you won't fail is if you just stop doing something, right? But in that being happening, you also defeated the risk of success. So no matter what you're doing, never stop. You're going to hit brick walls. Sometimes, God has set us up to hit a brick wall to teach us lessons. Yep. And one thing that I really, really, really believe, and I've told Erica this, and she had to preach it back to me, sometimes growth can be a blessing from God, but it's not a blessing if you don't have the infrastructure to contain it, right? He could give us 35 people around this studio and $1 million worth of stuff in there, and if we can't use it, we fail still. So with that being said, I have to learn to run it like you guys' life depend on it. Because it's more than just me. If there's a little baby laying right there asleep, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's life depends on this. And if you're a part of it, you got some energy in it, you got some stake in it, you got some blood in it, you got some heartache in it. And so, this has been an eye-opening ending for me, because now I have about 20 people who I'm responsible for to produce shows. And every day it's about the network. It's about the show. It's about getting my ass up and coming in here and grinding. Make new shows, because what people don't realize is every new show I get is a new audience that we get to promote your show. Every fan we get can bring fans along with them. And we got to grind. You got to grind like somebody else is waiting. Listen, I grind like Steve Harvey's ready to take my airtime. Because you know what? He's on the same platform we on right now.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey's on the same platform we on. I got to grind like Steve Harvey is saying, I'm coming for you, young buck. You got to. Because if not, we get no piece of the pie. And, so if we're going to do it, Ray will tell you, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. I don't cut no corners. I be mad. I be fussing my ass off. Savannah be just ignoring me. I be talking, and Ray be agreeing with me. Trying to shut up. But if I'm going to do it, we're going to do it. And so with that being said, I love you guys. It's been a great ride for 2019 with all of you. Thanks for rocking with us. We exactly on time, 30 minutes over. And we out of here.
Show of the year, we had to go a few minutes over.
We love you guys. We out of here. Have a good night. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy birthday, Cynthia.
2020 around the corner.